Jojo, I'm in the house in your mouth. Jojo Rose in the house in your mouth like
Peace, y'all. Peace, love, light, and healing. Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth. Peace and love to everybody out there. If you missed the live, go check it out right now. I got it on the page. We went live today at 6 o'clock. So if you missed that, check it out. Make sure you hype that video. Make sure you call a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, call a friend. Let them know Romy Roma's in the house, in your mouth. Romy Roma, I'm in the house and I'm in your mouth. Like, oh, oh. I say, oh, oh, oh. Y'all keep thriving and surviving out there. Keep your minds right. Keep your mind tight. Keep your vibes high. All that. Check your mentals, emotionals, physicals, spirituals, all that. I got a video for y'all coming up. This one is when the victim reveals her own killer. All right. So damn, they must be in the act or caught him or something. So if you can reveal who killed you before you died, that help a whole lot. Even though you're not gonna be there to, that'll help. You know what I'm saying? Like take your last breath. It was Edgar and them. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy.
Hey, honey, what's your name? Roz. What's your name?
Roz.
She's bleeding profusely from the abdomen. I see the knife.
This is Rosalind Lewis, brutally stabbed and barely clinging to life. And what she's about to reveal will shift the direction of the entire investigation.
Who did this? Shanice? Who?
Joyce?
Joyce? Okay.
She knows who did this, but identifying the attacker is only the beginning, which is soon going to spiral into a deadly chase.
Hey, was they shooting her?
On the morning of December 10th, 2018, 911 dispatch in Conyers, Georgia receives a call from a bloody crime scene.
What's going on there?
Okay, I have a room 114. Somebody's screaming and hollering, and he has a bloody hands I can see outside. And somebody come out with a green T-shirt, green shirt with a stabbing. I think there's a stabbing. Can you send somebody immediately, officer?
Yes,
He's walking on the backside.
We're sending someone. You said he has a bloody hand?
He screamed somebody, he shot at some lady or something, and the one lady is walking backside to the wood.
The manager of Motel 6 describes the horror unfolding before him. Realizing the urgency of the case, officers rush to the scene, unaware they're about to walk into a nightmare they'll never forget.
Had to be at a Motel 6, huh?
Okay, where is she? Right here, ma'am. 598 radio. Go ahead. I'm gonna need. All over. I don't know where. 98 radio. You gotta start me EMS. They can come in. She's bleeding profusely from the abdomen. I see the knife.
Oh wow.
I see it.
Dang.
Hey, honey, what's your name? Roz. What's your name? Hey, honey. Roz, listen to me. Roz, listen to me. Hi. I need you to hold still, okay? You're okay. I need you to hold still, okay? Okay?
The victim is identified as 34-year-old Rosalind Lewis, and the respondent tries her best to keep her awake.
Hey, honey, hold still for me. Roz, listen. Roz, listen, you've got to hold still, okay, honey? Hang tight for me, okay?
She being hold tight. She hanging on to life right
honey.
now.
Okay, I know that you're scared right now. You're okay.
She ain't scared. She's stabbed, man. That lady hanging on to life right now.
Breathing pretty heavily at this time. Hey, Roz.
Fortunately, despite being stabbed 34 times, Rosalind is still alive, and officers rely on her words to uncover the truth. What she reveals next opens the door to the investigation.
34 times?
Shanice? Who? Joyce? Okay, Roz, listen to me. You've got to hold still for me, okay, sweetie, until I can get some help here, okay? I know you hurt. I know, honey. I know that you're hurt, but I've got lots and lots of help and lots of people that are going to come help me with you, okay? But the best thing I can do for you right now is just hold you really still. I know that you're hurting. I just need you to take some very slow, deep breaths, okay? Roz, I need you to keep breathing for me, okay? Joyce. And Clay, I got a knife in there. Hey, Roz, we got you some help. I need you to stay awake, okay? You said it's Joyce? Do you know Joyce's last name? Huh? Pelzer? Okay. Who is she to you? She's your wife? Okay.
Barely clinging to her life, Rosalind identifies her assailant as 47-year-old Joyce Marie Pelzer. She is her wife, but they are in the progress of getting a divorce, which raises more questions and points at a possible motive. As EMS rushes her to the hospital, officers at the motel begin combing through the scene.
Domestic partner Joyce
I just pulled up.
is all we know so far. So yes, I think those from what I was there. It's a very bloody scene, so there would be some blood on them.
We don't have a visual because it's a tree. However, traffic is backing up adjacent to Gibbs Garage.
I'm not here to make fun of it. I'm done.
Sounds like what she was able to say, Joyce is her wife, that it's the perpetrator. So we just need to collect any documentation we can to satisfy that statement. Do what you can.
Can we see if we can find her ID real quick for...
Can I look?
I wouldn't even know where to start, but yeah.
While forensics begins to analyze every scrap of evidence, another team begins interviewing witnesses to determine how it spiraled into such brutal violence and where Joyce is now.
But basically, all I saw was when it happened. You know what I'm saying? I went out the door, you know, when she got stabbed. But when I came out the door, she walked right by me, looked me in the face.
What prompted you to come outside?
I heard my man, the maintenance man.
Okay.
I heard him because it was so close to me. You know what I'm saying? And when I hear something like that, the first thing I think about is my child. So I'm gonna step outside and see what's going on. I come to the door. I couldn't see the broad laying down at first when I stepped out. But I heard her saying, somebody tried to kill me. She tried to kill me. I heard her saying that. So I stepped out a little bit more. He was standing right there with the walkie-talkie, talking. And when I stepped out a little bit more, I saw her laying at the door. And at that time, it had just happened because the broad walked right by me.
The unsettling manner in which Joyce walked away suggests she is far more dangerous and may pose a threat to others at the motel. Acting swiftly on this concern, they speak with a motel staff member.
Loud screaming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then when I finished putting the mirror up, when I came outside, there was the lady walking by, full of blood everywhere, with a knife on the hand.
You say you finished it up, you went outside, and you saw the lady?
I came outside the room, and I saw the lady walking by, full of blood everywhere, and she had a knife on the head.
Yo, what causes people to snap like that, yo? Like, drop down in the comments what you think causes people to snap like that. Like, can you love somebody that hard? Can you love somebody so much that you think in your mind the best thing to do instead of them leaving you is for you to off them? Like, fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I got to kill you. You can't leave me. I can't live without you. So I don't want you to be happy. So the best thing for me to do is kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? That way, you gone, I'll be dead inside, or I'm gonna do it to myself if I can't, live with what I did, or I'm gonna go to prison. You have to, like, that's a full-on snap moment. Drop down comments, let me know what y'all think.
Where were you? Right here.
Now, what building? How do y'all name? This is the first building. The second building is.
She was holding a knife in her right hand.
And the building where I was at, the third building, 149.
Okay. Was she a white female, black female?
Black female.
Black female? Yeah. Okay, so you saw her holding the knife in her hand, and now where did she go after that?
She was going that way.
Okay. All right. So you were at 120 is, which side is 120?
This side.
Second?
This side.
Okay. So 120 is up up there.
Yeah.
And she was walking that way?
That way, straight.
His revelations paint a darker picture of Joyce's altercation with Rosalind, yet Joyce is nowhere to be found. Then their next witness reveals something that stops them in their tracks.
You had information or whatever? What all do you know about what happened?
I'm all the way over here about 149. I'm hearing somebody screaming. So the boy in 116 say, that's the room. So I knocked on the door. She coming out, grabbing the handle. She on the floor, laying back. So ran behind the girl who stabbed her.
Where did she run to?
To her car.
I mean, did she go that way?
Yep, straight down. She went straight down. When she saw me following her, she tried to run. But the knife in there, I think that's the knife she stabbed the girl up with.
Okay.
Unless she had it in her pocket or whatever. But she didn't drop nothing. She didn't drop nothing. She got straight in the car and burnt out rubber.
To confirm his claims, they review the motel's CCTV footage and discover that Joyce has already fled the scene. But then, as the hunt for Joyce is still underway, tragedy strikes. Rosalind dies of a heart attack while fighting for her life. Now, detectives work to uncover the truth, but little do they know that there are still major twists and turns awaiting them as their case moves forward.
That's the worst way to go.
Is here in town. She threatened me a few weeks back here. Your wife? Yes, my wife. Okay. A few months ago, I left my wife. She was cheating. Long story short, I left. Turned off everything, and the woman that she was involved with said that when I turned everything off, she went ballistic and saying how much she hated me. She wanted to knock me off and kill me and all this other.
Months earlier, Rosalind had come to the station with a complaint against Joyce, indicating this was not impulsive, but the result of something that had been building for a long time. After discovering Joyce was cheating, Rosalind moved out of Atlanta. But when she returned to the city, her nightmare resurfaced.
What happened was, probably a couple of weeks, maybe about a month ago, I was here. And I went to Borough Bars and I talked to her that night and I said I was there at the casino and she was like, well, I need to see you, I need to see you. And I was like, no, you don't. You know, I haven't been seeing you, we don't need to see each other. Needless to say, she wound up coming down anyway. And she went to Borough Bars and I had already left and that was about 2:30 in the morning. And she called, she said, hey, I'm here at the casino, where are you, what room are you in? I said, well, I'm not there anymore. I said, I'm at my parents' house. And she was like, oh my God, I'm tired, I'm so tired, you know, can I just come there and rest till the morning and I'll leave before your father gets up? And I was like, I was kind of hesitant, but I still went on and gave her the address. And so she came down, she got back here about 4 o'clock. She got there and talked.
Why give her the address if your inner being, if your feeling, if your sixth sense, if your consciousness is saying, yo, I think she might be a little crazy. This bitch might be crazy. She's a crazy ass bitch. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? If you really felt like a threat to yourself, if you felt like she was really going to do what she said she was going to do, what she obviously did, why put yourself in that predicament, man? Like, people don't be thinking, man. Sometimes it's always somebody you know, though, or somebody who love you, or somebody close to you do something. Like, this sounds like a husband and wife situation, not a wife and wife situation.
A minute, she was saying how much she was sorry, how she wanted to make things work with the marriage, what have you, what have you. I said, no, how about just go to sleep because I'm tired of talking, all this other.
She thought it would end there, and that would have been bad enough. But Joyce had other plans that Rosalind never saw coming.
So in the meantime, she went to sleep. I laid down on the sofa because I have a sofa in one of the bedroom. And I guess when I went to sleep, she actually went to my bags and she stole my passport. I guess to keep me from going out of the country, what have you, because I had planned a trip that I was taking. And that next morning, when she got up and I was up, she was talking again, and I was like, Joy, the marriage is over. And she jumped up and she said, so she had her hand behind her back, she said, do you know I could kill you and your family right now? I told her, I said, if you decide to shoot me, you make sure my dead. Make sure I have no breath left in my body, because if you don't, I will get you back.
At that moment, Rosalind didn't realize that Joyce wouldn't stop. The complaint reveals the attack wasn't random. She had known she was in danger all along. With few leads left, investigators are losing hope of locating Joyce, when a sudden tip places her on a Florida highway. A team of officers races to the location, but what awaits them is a hair-raising pursuit. Joyce takes off the moment she spots the officers. But in her haste to escape, she loses control of her car, and within seconds, officers surround her. But Joyce isn't done yet.
Boy, he must got a Hellcat. Boy, that thing screaming. She ain't done? She went off like set it off. Except for she didn't get out the car. She went off like, oh, that's gonna make me mad. I can't think of the name. But not just the wrong time to not think of the name for set it off. Who did Queen Latifah play in Set It Off? I gotta look it up right now. That's how she went out like set it off. And what's crazy, ironic, is she a stud too, just like Queen Latifah was. I gotta look that name up, man. I'm gonna look it up while we watching the video.
Joyce points a gun at the officers, forcing them to open fire. She swiftly rushed to the hospital, but the investigation is far from over. As they search her car, the findings inside only deepen the darkness surrounding her. Inside, they uncover a grim collection of bloody clothing, a blood-soaked case of beer, handwritten notes, and a torn photograph. But this is only the beginning of the depraved information investigators will soon uncover about Joyce. As they review motel's CCTV footage, they make a startling discovery. Joyce had been there 2 days prior. The following day, the camera captures Rosalind walking down the corridor to confront Joyce, who was there to meet another woman, unaware that every step was leading Rosalind straight toward her own death. After she enters the motel room, a faint movement is visible behind the curtains. This is likely the moment when Joyce launches her attack. Seconds later, Rosalind's arm appears at the doorway, reaching for help, while Joyce flees the scene. Even though she was gravely injured, Joyce cannot escape justice, and after recovering, she is taken into custody for questioning.
Oh, wow.
But nothing is going to be straightforward, and the case is far from over. During the interrogation, Joyce appears sick, but she swiftly uses her rights, refusing to answer. However, even without a confession, officers are confident they have enough evidence to take her to trial. But as they're preparing for court, out of the blue, another disturbing revelation emerges. A woman named Katie Long comes forward, claiming to be Joyce's current girlfriend, and says Joyce confessed something unsettling before Rosalind was killed.
She got real quiet, and I asked her what was wrong. And she said, I have to tell you something. And she said, I knocked off my ex-girlfriend. And I said, who? And she said, Shondell. And I said, knocked her off, meaning? And she said, Katie, I killed my ex-girlfriend. She said, I just feel like I can talk to you and that this is something that you needed to know so that you know who you're dealing with. And I said, well, who am I dealing with? And she said, I am not a good person, Katie.
Katie's conversation with the officer uncovers Joyce's dark past involving her ex-partner, 35-year-old Shondell McLeod.
Wow.
In September 2011, Shondell was reported missing and her body was never found. Police suspected Joyce, who had been threatening her, but her girlfriend at the time, Rosalind, provided an alibi. Rosalind's statement helped Joyce evade justice for 7 years, unaware that her lie would later make her the next victim. This time, however, Katie's statement would make escape impossible for Joyce. In 2021, Joyce Pelzer pleads guilty to Rosalind Lewis's murder and is sentenced to life in prison with the chance of parole. 2 years later, in 2023, Shondell's case also goes to trial. With Katie's testimony and call recording, the jury convicts Joyce of both malice and felony murder. This time, Joyce is sentenced to life in prison without parole.
Well, duh, she shouldn't have got it in the first place. But what's crazy is it's almost like a what goes around comes around, or karma and bit you in the ass. But she walked into her own murder, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, she walked straight into it. She knew she was there with somebody else. She went and confronted her, knowing the bitch was crazy. And you walked right into it, already in your mind, too, knowing that she said she was going to do something to you. Like, I don't know how more straightforward you can be. How more oblivious you can be. If you know that the chick offed her first chick and you lied for her, you think she's just going to automatically switch and be with you? The game don't change. It stay the same. So, boy, I was about to start rhyming after that bar I just said. The game don't change, remain the same. She just crazy. That's all that is. She a straight up thug in the streets. She the stud and she a thug. You know what I'm saying? Now she done with. But that is crazy. And on top of that, she lived after being going through the land, being shot up by the police. All that's crazy, man. You got to be careful who you with, man. You got to know who you love. And that's the thing is, you see, like me and everybody else, they probably would have put it past her. Like, she wouldn't do it. She don't look like the type to do it. But you can never say that about anybody, because if anybody get to that point of snapping and don't care, or just ruthless, or don't have a care for anybody else's life, they gonna do what they gonna do. And she did what she did. It's crazy. Call a friend, tell a friend, call a friend. Let them know Romy Roman's in the house. Make sure you hype these videos. Make sure you have the live. Make sure you go check out the live. It's up and running right now. Go check out the live. We are going live tomorrow. Again, we're going to do some live reactions. So tomorrow we're going to do some live video reactions. Make sure you check out the live that I put up on my page there. Keep your minds right. Keep your mind tight. Keep thriving and surviving. Keep your vibes high, y'all. Peace and love. Peace, love, light, and healing. Peace to the God. Peace to the earth. I see y'all tomorrow, man. Yay.